Cristiano Ronaldo's life is the biggest roller coaster in football history. Setbacks, awards, to even losing the most important person in his life. Ronaldo had to go through all of this to get to the top. And it's crazy because at the beginning, it all could have never happened. Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985 in Lisbon, Portugal, to really poor parents. See, his dad, José Diniz, used to be a kit man for a local club, Portugal. And Rooney, and his mom, well, she just managed to get by at this, to the fact that they lived in a one-room apartment, with Ronaldo's older siblings, with no food to eat sometimes, and life was tough, Bill. Despite all that hardship, Ronaldo found the one thing he could use to escape all his troubles at the time. But what he didn't know was that this sport was going to change his life. Football. Soon as he could walk, Ronaldo spent countless hours every day trying to get better. He was always out in the streets, putting in the hard yards, till one day he got his big opportunity when a local scout came along and offered him the chance of a lifetime. Sporting Lisbon at the time, the club was looking at taking a couple of talented kids into the academy, and Ronaldo was one of the selected few, but they still had to pass a final trial before they got in. And in Ronaldo's words, this game changed every day. Trial day. And just before the start of the game, the scout came in and broke the message to the kids: whoever scores the most goals, that's the person we pick. As soon as Ronaldo heard that, he was locked in. He scored a goal. But another kid on his team, Albert Fanthro, had scored too. So coming into the final minutes of the game, Ronaldo and Albert were both through on goal, when Albert went round the goalie, and instead of shooting into the empty goal, he decided to pass to Ronaldo instead. Ronaldo got the contract. Now he was at Sporting. It was time to show the world just how good he was. After bagging the first couple of goals for the senior team against Monavans, Ronaldo never looks back, became so good. And now a lot of clubs were interested in him. But Bernardo's big break was about to come months later, after he put in a performance so crazy. He had the biggest club in England on speed dial, trying to sign him. Sporting Lisbon versus Manchester United in a friendly game. Ronaldo put in a masterclass performance. He had the entire United defence on strings. And by the end of the game, Sir Alex Ferguson had seen enough, so he rang up Ronaldo's agent, struck a deal, and days later, Ronaldo was off to Manchester United on a deal worth $19 million. At his new club, Ronaldo was tipped to be the next big day. Fact, Sir Alex believed in him so much that when Ronaldo joined on jersey picking day, and as for the note 28 jersey, Sir Alex said no, and gave him the club's most important shirt number. Yeah, the birth of CR7. But on the field, it didn't quite pan out the way he thought it would. Ronaldo got off to a slow start, and even got labelled by some of his teammates as a kid who just loved dribbling too much. But to Ronaldo, this was more than anything he could ever ask for, because now he could afford to take his family off the streets and give them a place of their own. But just when things started to look up for Ronaldo, one phone call sent his entire world crashing down. His dad, José Diniz, fell sick. Now Ronaldo's relationship with his dad was kinda complicated, cause all those years growing up, he just wanted to get closer to his old man. But his dad was so sick and tired of not being able to provide for Ronaldo and the family that he started drinking. Now he developed liver issues quickly. Ronaldo asked for permission to leave the club so he could go see his dad. And as soon as he got to the hospital, Ronaldo made a promise to do everything he could to keep him alive. But in the end was too late, because days later, José Diniz was dead, and it shattered Ronaldo. But it was here that Ronaldo got his elite mentality. Because right after this incident, Ronaldo knew all he had left was his mom and siblings. They were family now, so he made another promise to become the best in the world, just to see them happy. 2 years later, Ronaldo fulfilled his promise on the biggest stage. That 2007-08 season was special for Ronaldo. He scored a record high 31 goals in the league, and that to being the Champions League top scorer, and winning the competition too. And months later, Ronaldo was officially the best footballer on the planet. At this time, he also achieved something else that made his family even prouder. In 2004, Ronaldo was part of the team that lost the Euros on home turf to Greece, and after that, kicked into another gear for the national team. and became so good that by 2008 he was made captain of the Portuguese national team. But back to club football now. And after a Champions League final defeat in 2009, Ronaldo knew it was time to take the next big step in his career. And in that summer he broke the world record to become the most expensive footballer on the planet. We all freaking Madrid. Ronaldo had hit the big time and couldn't stop winning. Same thing with his personal life too, cause months after this big money move, he got another huge win. Just not the way he thought he would. His son Cristiano Jr. was born. Ronaldo decided to keep the details of Junior's mom a secret. It was now clear he was ready to start his family in Madrid and build his football dynasty. But first he had a job to do at Madrid. That was going to take him 5 years to complete before Ronaldo joined Real Madrid. The last time they won the Champions League was in 2002, and Ronaldo was to be the main man. That changed that. Even though he won the Ballon d'Or in 2013 at Madrid, they still couldn't get the job done until Ronaldo decided in 2013-14 that he was done playing games, and that season he took Madrid to Champions League glory. He broke the record for the most goals in a Champions League campaign, with 16, including scoring a goal in the final in his